Hello everyone, it's First Alert Meteorologist Alexa Minton again, in for Jim. Let's play a guess. Anyone remember where Jim is? If you do, you should say it in the comment section. He is in Alabama somewhere playing golf for a little bit of a break. You guys have been spoiled with me all week, and you get me Monday. And we've had so much fun weather to talk about, including some thunderstorms, which I know we all want to take a look at before they rumble into your area. So let's go ahead and dive into our forecast, because a lot of folks have heard some loud rains already this morning. What you're noticing right now, Mountain Parkway, looks cloudy and ominous across our skies. Y'all, if you have a question about your area, don't forget to mention it in your comment section so that way I can try to touch on everyone for our forecast today. Mount Vernon is looking rainy and slick for the roadways. There's a lot of slick spots out on I-75 in the Mount Vernon area as these thunderstorms continue to rumble through. Same story with Richmond. Even if you just go up a little farther on I-75, there you've seen a lot of traffic and construction. Richmond area, really Madison County line into Fayette County area. They've seen all of that like backup, but at the same time, thunderstorms. It's just making it not necessarily the most ideal commute for our day today. Lexington's about to see some more rain in our skies. We're watching it just start to fall on our Lexington tower cam. 66 degrees for our area. Those dew points, though, obviously pretty close and associated with this system. So look at that. If we're 66 degrees and our dew point's at 62, we're like right in that sweet spot to see saturation for our skies. Annie Sizemore's asking if things will get severe. Annie, right now, we're not thinking so, but just because it's not severe doesn't mean it's not going to pack a punch. There's a lot of things that are issued by the National Weather Service called special weather statements, meaning, hey, this storm system is going to be causing us some problems. We're kind of watching out for some of those stronger wind gusts in our area. We're not quite at that point yet, Annie. So that's why we're not necessarily seeing things turn severe. But again, a lot of activity in our area. Here's a look at Lexington metro area, just starting to see that rain. You can see that curve of those lines of storms stretching from Lexington, wrapping around almost towards parts of like Lee County, then down towards Somerset, London area. Another round of storms is just approaching the Louisville metro area. Storms north of us. I mean, everyone's going to get some rain all across our skies. Let's specifically talk about Lexington metro area. But before I dive too deep into Lexington, y'all see Moorhead over off to the side, that cell that's popping up in that area. We're seeing a special weather statement that was issued. It's going to last for the next 15 minutes or so. That thunderstorm cell is packing some strong winds. We're talking maybe getting up to 50 miles per hour. And there's a half-inch hail size possible with that storm system. That's probably as close as we're going to see to something that's severe for those who are curious about the activity of some of these severe storms in our area. So that's your Moorhead area system. Now, Lexington's starting to see that heavier rain pushing into our skies. Some heavy rain just kind of west of the Berea area. All along the Bluegrass Parkway, we're seeing some active rounds of rain. We saw one system move through central Kentucky earlier today. It's getting a little bit lighter for Somerset and Laurel County, but don't be fooled. If you guys have that cloud cover, it feels wet outside. That's what those dew points were. When your dew point and your temperature match, that means you are fully saturated in your area. And our dew point and our temperature are so close together right now. So we are really close to being saturated. And saturated means you're raining in your area. So you're so close in those areas with just the cloud cover hanging around in our skies. That's why we've got this active setup for our start today. Next 5 hours, folks, keep the umbrellas close. This is all touch and go as these thunderstorms fire up. Right now, we're looking here in Lexington. You got rounds of isolated thunderstorms, scattered thunderstorms. Sometimes it gets heavy around 3 o'clock. Then we go back to some normal run-of-the-mill thunderstorms around 4 o'clock. Those temperatures, you can see, it's really struggling to get up towards the 70s. We're forecasting the low 70s for our day today. Might not reach all the way there. Early afternoon, we'll see some sporadic scattered showers showing back up. Those locally heavy rains that you're seeing in Frankfort, parts of Richmond, Garrett County, Mercer County area, even one down near Somerset, certainly packing a punch with them. 5 o'clock, it all starts to move over I-75. That's a cold front that's pushing the backside of the clouds out of our hair. Still some lingering showers as we look towards the 9 p.m. hour. That cold front still kind of hanging around in the form of some of that cloud cover. By the time we finally look towards 5:30 in the morning, we'll be calming down. Light showers are showing up in eastern Kentucky. A lot of that cloud cover still holding a lot of moisture for our region, but don't worry, it's going to push out and we'll see some sunshine more on our Saturday forecast. I mean, 3 o'clock on our Saturday, it's looking great. Upper 60s, low 70s. A lot of folks will end up peaking in the mid 60s for our day that day. Again, lots of rainfall. Weekend forecast, though, AM chance, then we're cooler Saturday, cooler Sunday, some sunshine across the board. I know that's what everyone wants to hear, because nothing like having a rainy Friday and then thinking it's going to carry into the weekend. It's not. We get the break. That's what we need for our conditions as we look ahead. So I wanted to end one more time on the radar so y'all can see, again, this is our active radar. It's on a loop of the last 2 hours of where we're seeing those storms move. Look at how quick they're moving. It's those lines. One's near Ashland. One is just pushing into the Moorhead area. We've got another one pushing into Lexington, Fayette County, Richmond area. Another one down near Bowling Green. Make sure you're staying weather aware today. Grab your umbrella before you head out the door. These are not forecasted to get severe, but they do pack a punch. Watch out for that special weather statement. Like I said, for folks joining us in Moorhead, they have the potential of seeing some hail with these thunderstorms as they rumble through our skies. It's a busy forecast for our region, y'all. That's why you got to make sure you join us on WKYT News at noon. It's like roughly maybe 25 minutes away. I'll be there. I'm going to walk you through everything, give you the latest on all of these quick moving thunderstorms. I know yesterday was a little more isolated. Today we've got a lot more people affected by these rounds of rain. Want to make sure we're saying everyone stays safe for our skies, and then eventually I promise we'll start to see some sunshine as we look towards the weekend. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Like I said, you guys can catch me on Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Monday morning, and then we'll be back to normal and y'all will see Jim Caldwell on Tuesday. But I really appreciate you joining me, and make sure you have the umbrella with y'all. Have a great rest of your day.